Hello all, this is Iswarya. Welcome to House of Marakadham. So the house got its name from the term emerald in English. So it's Marakadham in Tamil and we are from Tamil Nadu. And it signifies the majority of the elements in the house being emerald green. And that's how the name Marakadham emerged over the time. And we got this name board custom made by the artist called Shibani, and we really love the colors and how it signifies the Chettinad and very South Indian traditional vibe in the board. So we got this door custom made from Chettinad. Though it's an apartment, we really wanted to bring something custom made from Chettinad for this home. And that's how we got this made, and we added the elements which generally you will see in Chettinad at any of the houses. And uniquely we have also done a custom made door knob for this home. With me and my husband from South India, we thought something which resembles or reminds us of our roots to be included in the home once someone enters the home. So we got this door knob made in the theme of Sri Rangam temple, and you will see the gopuram which is almost similar to what you will see in Sri Rangam in Trichy, and we really love this. And this was done by a brand called Studio Made in Chennai, and there are more elements as you enter the house you will be seeing. Come on in. So as you enter the home, you see this beautiful Rishaba vahanam Tanjore painting done by an artist called Chola Arts and Impressions from Tanjore. And we really thought there should be a color popping element placed in the foyer, and one should feel divine once they enter the home. So this set really apt in this spot, and we just decorated it with some of the ancestral elements we have got from our ancestral properties. And these are some of the elements you will see commonly across temples or any traditional homes in the South India. So now this is a study cum office space. Let me just show you how it looks inside. So this was originally a big foyer, but when we thought we would not be using such a big foyer, and this is the simple typical work setup, but we tried to create the traditional vibe even in this spot as well by including some of the elements you will see in Chettinad homes again, black and white tiles, and we have kept most of the lighting elements also gimmicking the same. And we have also placed a very simple shades and blinds over here so that it doesn't overpower the vibrant color you will see on the wardrobe over here. And this wardrobe is again a very spot on color. So we tried to keep it simple in this room, and we have also placed a wallpaper sandwiched between the glass inside the wardrobe so that it gives a good Indian theme into the space and doesn't look modern as rest of the house or more traditional. When you enter from the foyer, you will enter this huge living room. It's quite wide and open. So we kind of kept it very simple as the house already has a lot of colorful elements. So the color theme we went ahead with this living room is mostly green and beige. So the upholstery work complements for the green color, and for the beige, we have done this texture paint for the beige color by this brand called Chemtex Paints, and we think it gives a very nice subtle tone on the walls as well. You can see these furnitures are also mostly traditional, and we got this coffee table and two-seater custom made from this brand called Irikai from Nagarkoil. We really like how it complements the entire home, and I've added some of the elements which we pre-owned from our ancestral homes. This is our living room TV wall. We have created these two niches to accommodate some of the traditional elements. We have got these monumental items from this brand called Silai. So that and a little bit of green elements is what we have majorly taken the theme for this space. And we have also added some of the traditional elements like the barni jar and some more brass elements which we have sourced from our ancestral homes. So as we come from the living room, the first room you'll enter is the master bedroom. So the wardrobes in the master bedroom has a very simple wallpaper sandwich between the glasses and cane detailing in it, because we want to keep the wardrobe simple so that we can play around the colors on all the other areas. So as you see on my left side, there are some shelves which we have traditionally made according to the theme of the home, and we have placed some of the interesting colorful elements from various parts of India. For example, that's a Tanjore doll, we have Channapatna toys, and then some of the brass elements which we have sourced from our ancestral property. And on the opposite side of the bed, you will see a beautiful Kalamkari painting which I sourced from a place called Shoi from Kotagiri. I think the colors really adds a good vibrant element for an empty wall of white. And we have also got a custom made 4-poster bed which we always dreamed of having when we build our own home. And this adds a very nice traditional element into this room. And we have also added some of the lighting elements custom made for this home from a brand called Oli Lighting. And the shades over here, if you see, also gimmicks the colors what you see on the wardrobe, not so much, but a little bit, so that it all matches into one theme. And you will also see some of the beautiful floral elements being reflected in the form of thread works and patchworks in the shades as well. On the right side of the living room, we have this puja area set up. So when we thought about how to design this entire space, obviously we cannot miss adding any colorful elements. So we got this custom made cut glass work by this person called Kirti. So she manages this brand called Kirti Glass Works in Bangalore. And she did this beautiful masterpiece of colored glass elements which matches the colors across the home. If you see, each of these elements are placed across the homes in different forms. And this really added a nice pop-up color to this space. And when you enter this puja room, you will see the color theme of this puja room is mostly black and brass, because we consciously took this decision to replicate the Garbhagriha structure in South India, which is mostly black, and then you'll have the Vigrahas either in stone or brass depending upon the location. So we have placed these brass pieces on these black Kadapa stones, so that gives a nice focus on these frames. And some of these elements in this puja room are more than 100 years old. For example, we have something called Ole Chuvadi, which has been kept in the puja room of my husband's grandmothers. And she had worshipped this for more than 70 plus years, and we thought that's a nice element to have in our home to get the divine and auspicious feeling in our home as well. So we have kept the seating arrangement in the living room pretty simple, and any traditional home cannot miss having a unjal, I believe. So we have also picked one from Chettinad, and this adds a very good traditional touch to the entire living room. And also these brass links are adding a good colorful elements for the main living space. On the other side of the unjal, we have our dining space. We have kept the dining space pretty simple because we wanted to utilize the wall really good. So we have handpicked these Mysore paintings from this artist called Sridhar Rao. We sourced these from Itokri, and we have also created this very interesting corner called Paran in Tamil. So that's nothing but loft, and we all have those hidden in our corners in the wardrobes these days. But when we created the living room structure, we always wanted to showcase our brass elements and also keep it very interesting and lively. So we have handpicked these brass items from our ancestral properties, and we have decked them to just match the rest of the home. This is our kitchen space. We have chosen this Athankudi printed tile for the backsplash of the kitchen and kept it very neutral by choosing a black granite so that the backsplash gets the focus. And in order to complement these color elements, We have maintained the wardrobes and the drawer colors to be emerald green. And we really think that's had a very vintage and very nice brass touch to all of these elements. And on the other side of the kitchen, we have hidden most of the not so pleasant looking electronic items under these cabinets, so that when someone enters the home, they still see the mostly traditional and vintage things in one go. So we created this space thinking about our ancestral homes again, and we got these custom made pillars from Chettinad, and we created these thin-eye corners which doubles up as the breakfast spots for us. And this reminds us of the homes we once owned in our ancestral places. Created a very small common wash basin area. This again reflects the elements from the other parts of the house. For example, we have utilized the Athangudi printed tiles as the backsplash, and we have also picked this interesting custom made wash basin from the brand called Ceramic. So this is made out of Jaisalmer stone, and we have also added some brass detailing in the pipes, as well as some wooden mirrors to just match the rest of the theme of the home. This is our parents' room, and the color theme of this room is mostly rust and green and grey along with the other colors. So we have made a brick cladding wall against the bed headboard so that it acts as a beautiful canvas for the entire bed, as well as this color resembles some of the elements we see in our traditional homes. And most of the South Indian homes have these walls which are not and this bed was custom made for us from this brand based out of Bangalore called Jodhpur Woodworks. And against the bed you have this wardrobe which again has a beautiful wallpaper sandwiched between the glasses. We got this from Asian Paints, and we think this complements the entire room for the rustic vibe we went for. So this side of this room has this photo wall which has the wedding pictures of myself and my parents and my husband's parents as well. We thought they should feel at home in our home as well. So this gives them a very comfortable feeling, and this reminds them of all the memories they had during their weddings. And we have also added some of the very funny pictures of ours from our childhood as well. And we really liked creating this because we don't have time today to see all of this over an album, and this adds as a nice decor element for this room is what we initially thought. And I think the wooden frames we got from Purple Turtles adds a very nice character to these photos, I believe. So this is the guest bedroom of the house and the smallest compared to the others. We thought that shouldn't be compromised by the size of the room, so we actually went overboard in this room in decorating it with the maximum extravaganza possible. So on this side of the room, you'll see a very pretty, simple, comfy beds, again placed against a very vibrant wallpaper which we got custom made from this brand called House of Ikari. Since we all are very much connected towards Chennai and South India, we thought we should bring some of those elements into our home as well. So this wallpaper has some of the resemblance from the Mahabalipuram art structure, and also the banana trees and elements whichever you will see mostly across the South India. And we have added some very simple wardrobes on the other side just to complement all the overboarded decorations on all other sides. And an interesting piece in this room, I must say, is this custom made blind by a brand called Eclectic. And since my husband's name is Shiva and we have our roots from Srirangam, she created this custom blind with resemblance from the Srirangam Gopuram and a Trishul which resembles Shiva. We really love how she got the essence of our life into the parts of the home as well. We have a total of 3 balconies in this home. On one side, this balcony is attached to the living room, and on the other sides, both are attached to each of the bedrooms. So the living room side of the balcony faces the main road, and the bedroom's balcony faces the serene green side of our property. Thank you for watching this video. For more such content, please subscribe to LBB Homely Newsletter.